Tonight on 10 at 10, caught on camera, surveillance video from a local restaurant catches a man breaking in for a midnight snack. How the intruder was able to force his way inside.
Plus, keep Abilene young, why downtown businesses will be seeing new customers thanks to a change in policy at a historic hotel.
And fighting fires with 4 paws, how a dog is able to help Brownwood firefighters during fire investigations. Abilene's local news starts now.
From Abilene's first television station, your news in your community. This is KRBC, Abilene's local news at 10.
Good evening, I'm Randy Turner.
And I'm Dane Murray. Thanks for joining us for KRBC's 10 at 10, where you get your top stories and tomorrow's forecast all in the first 10 minutes.
Our top story tonight, breaking the law to fight hunger. Employees at a local eatery returned to work this morning and discovered an intruder sleeping in the kitchen.
KRBC's Ariana Lubelli took a trip down the road to Little Italy, where the intruder's actions were all caught on surveillance video, and has why the owner said the suspect didn't need to break in for some pasta.
Fettuccine Alfredo. It was his dish of choice, as this surveillance video shows the hungry suspect going back for seconds at the fridge.
It's hard to believe it, but I laughed.
Once the man was full and fed, his next move, a nap.
There you go. My man is right there.
On top of Little Italy's cooler.
Right here, yeah. He just jumped right there.
And that's where the owner found him sound asleep when he showed up at the restaurant around 10 o'clock this morning.
Sure enough, when I'm trying to go to check what's going on to the cooler, well, he was right there laying down, sleeping.
But what would surprise the owner more, the way he got in.
Look how heavy this door is, like I told you. Look how heavy it is.
It appears the suspect peeled back the metal on the door to make entry.
I don't know how you can be able to do that.
All this for some pasta and a nap.
I really kind of feel, I don't know what to tell you. I feel kind of bad, because what makes someone to do that,
Luigi Tedjai says it wasn't necessary. Not only would he have cooked the man a meal if he was that in need, but the restaurant is hiring. He says he could have given him a job.
Or also, he can ask, if you come to the restaurant, I'll guarantee you someone say, you know what, I'm hungry, I'm a human being, I will cook something for someone like that, but not just to, try to break in.
And although he finished the Alfredo, this suspect's about to have a whole lot more on his plate. Reporting in Abilene, Ariana Lubelli, KRBC News.
Thank you, Ariana. The owner of Little Italy says although he feels sorry for the man believed to be homeless, the metal door he's going to have to fix could cost thousands to repair.
Well, if you were out and about this evening, you were able to enjoy some excellent weather to finish the day. Currently in Abilene, skies are mostly clear. The temperature right now, 59 degrees. The wind is light from the south, and the humidity is rising. Not too much going on right now in Texas weather, except a few showers along that stationary front in southeast Texas. Skies clear over the big country in west central Texas. While one weather system moved out of our state today, another system off the coast of California will arrive on Friday and Saturday, which is why you will see a good chance of rain in the 7-day forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. School forecast tomorrow, cloudy in the morning with a few showers in the afternoon. Bus stop temperature in the morning should be near 54 degrees, possibly some fog in the area. Dane?
Thanks to a nonprofit dedicated to community development, Abilene businesses are welcoming a younger crowd. A residential policy change at the WINDSOR in downtown Abilene made the historic building available to tenants under the age of 55. That change opened the door for the younger generation to put in an application to live at the WINDSOR. While some residents are opposed to their new neighbors, businesses in the area like Truly Blessed Barbershop are hopeful the influx of young people will boost the morale.
I'm sure that next, school year when all the colleges are coming in, like welcome week, people will be trying to find a place down here.
Employees for Truly Blessed say they've received positive feedback from many of the older residents living in the building since they moved into the building.
New tonight at 10, a local school district is ahead of the state for student attendance. The Abilene School District has made an effort to keep students in the classroom and out of the courtroom. AISD has an attendance rate of 95% in a district of 17,000 students. Of the 5% of absences, only about 1 to 2% are students who see a courtroom for truancy cases. AISD's attendance coordinator says the district approaches students once absences become more frequent. By addressing the problem at an early stage, AISD is able to keep attendance numbers higher compared to other schools across the state.
One of the last results is going before a judge. That is not the first thing that we like to do. It is the last thing. We want to try to do everything we can do to try to encourage a person to come to school.
In the 2014-2015 school year, they have seen 250 to 275 truancy cases for middle school and high school students throughout the entire district.
The city of Abilene is one step closer to hiring a city manager.
The names of the final 5 candidates were released this afternoon. They're all coming from the Lone Star State. Gary Greer has more than 20 years of experience in city management. He's currently the city manager of Farmers Branch, Texas, where he has been since 2007. Robert Hanna has over 15 years of local government experience. He served as city manager of Denison since 2011. And Jeff Jones has over 20 years of experience in the public sector at the state and local levels. He's currently assistant city manager for Hurst, Texas, and that's a position he has held since 2002.
Todd Parton has over 20 years of experience in local government and is currently the city manager of Kerrville, Texas, where he served since 2009. And Abilene's interim city manager, David Vela, had nearly 18 years of experience in state and local government and has worked for the city of Abilene for nearly 9 years. We reached out to David Vela about his candidacy. He says, quote, "I am honored and humbled to be a finalist for the Abilene City Manager position. I look forward to the final phase of this search process and trust that the mayor and city council will make the right decision for our community."
KRBC is working to reach out to the other 4 candidates for comment. We hope to hear back from them by the end of the week. And to read more on the candidates' experience in management, you can visit our website. That's bigcountryhomepage.com.
New tonight at 10, keeping Brownwood safe from fires is the fire department's main goal. However, learning the cause of fires also helps to prevent others in the future. The canine arson dog, Nika, helps with that. She has been with the fire department since 2011 and in that time has helped investigate over 160 structure fires. Nika has been nominated for the Hero Dog Award through the American Humane Association for her abilities to sniff out over 230 different accelerants, which helps aid firefighters determine the cause of fire.
Through my training, I can usually tell an area of origin by walking through. She can pinpoint exactly where something was poured or placed. She can't tell me what it is. I take my sample and send those to the Arson Crime Lab in Austin, and they can tell me exactly what it was.
You can vote for Nika by going onto the American Humane Association website. If she wins, she will receive a 3-day vacation to Hollywood to attend an award ceremony.
Now, your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Randy Turner.
Well, it is good to have rain in the forecast just about any time we can get it, but it may interfere a bit with your Saturday outdoor plans. Here are your weather headlines. The next rain is actually coming into play tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Then we have a cold front coming in on Thursday night. And of course, Friday is the first day of spring, and we're going to welcome spring 2015 with some cooler temperatures, probably about 10 degrees below normal for this time of year on those Friday temperatures. Before we get into the forecast more in detail, here is a look at your allergy report today. We didn't have any grass or weed pollen to report, but the tree category and the high category today, that more than made up for the no grass or weed pollen. High category mainly because of cedar and cottonwood. All right, here's your rainfall. For the past 24 hours, Abilene's had 7 100ths. For the month, we're at 1.09, just barely ahead now in rainfall for the month of March. For the year, we've had 4.60 inches of rain. 3.40 is normal for this time of year, so at least for the average annual rainfall so far, we are ahead of the game. We got up to 68 today. This morning started at 49 degrees, and there you see that rain for today. No records. The old record warmth of 95 in 1908. Coldest we've ever been on March 18th, 18 degrees, 1923, and the most rain we've ever had on this day, 1.69 inches, and that was 7 years ago today. All right, the official temperatures around the big country today, 68 Brownwood and Comanche. Breckenridge hit 70, Coleman at 69. We had 68 in Abilene, Sweetwater coming in at 67 degrees. Now tonight on satellite and radar, not much going on, just really quiet out there. Some high-level clouds just drifting through the region. As we expand this out just a little bit, we have the stationary front well off to the south of us. Now, earlier we had some showers, and there's still a few hanging on down here now east of Interstate 45, kind of the last hurrah for this particular storm system that's headed well out of our area. So, next up in the conveyor belt of low-pressure systems coming down the west coast and making the turn here and headed to the east. That's why we have rain in the forecast over the next couple of days. Actually, through Saturday, it's already generating some showers out in Arizona, even parts of New Mexico. 59 degrees at the Abilene Regional Airport, southerly wind at 9, humidity now at 81%. Dias is showing rain. Don't think that's the case. 59 degrees, southwest wind at 8 miles per hour. Here are the other temperatures around the region with, looks like Breckenridge hanging on to 62 degrees, 60 in Comanche, Stanford at 60, so is Knox City. But everybody else, including Robert Lee, Snyder, and Sweetwater, in the mid-50s tonight. Texas temperatures, 50s and 60s, pretty well, with the tip of Texas, Brownsville, coming in at 72, but not too bad. However, these temperatures may be a few degrees below normal for the middle part of March. We have a southwesterly or a southeasterly wind across the region tonight, ranging from calm to 10 miles per hour. So here's what's going to happen. We'll get this low started in the easterly direction. Here's 7:30 tomorrow morning, but notice back here at home, we're going to be cloudy tomorrow morning, so clouds build in overnight. And by 6 tomorrow evening, we've got showers over the big country. Our main system still well off to the west of us. And by Friday evening, it's near El Paso, or Friday morning, I should say, but rain breaking out across west central Texas, moving up through the big country. And then I think we'll repeat that again on Saturday. So let's look at how much rain is going to be possible. Total's not the greatest, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Right now through Friday night at 10 o'clock, it looks like the heaviest rain falls from Abilene to the south. 54 degrees tonight, cloudy skies, cool temps, some areas of fog, and your high tomorrow 78, morning clouds with some afternoon rain. And here's your forecast now for the next 7 days. And it's going to be much cooler on Friday, on the first day of spring, high of 62 and a good 50% chance of rain Friday as well as Saturday. Temperatures stay cool Saturday, but warming up into the 80s by the early part of next week.
Looks good, Randy.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, coming up next on 10 at 10, most people turn on their TVs or check their cell phones to get the latest on severe weather updates. But what happens when the power goes out and the phone dies? Stick around to learn how you can win a Midland weather radio to keep you ahead of the storm. Plus, it's hard to imagine the big country getting enough rain to flood the streets, but it doesn't take much. Find out what safety measures you should take if you live in a flood area.
You're watching KRBC, Abilene's local news, with Dane Moray and Chief Meteorologist Randy Turner.